Now, of course, it's time to bring in Rick Riley for a story about a player that Reed has come to rely on both on special teams and on offense. We've seen wide receiver Deshaun Jackson impact games with his speed and his agility. But off the field, Rick, he may be making an even bigger difference. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thanks, Boone. You know, it takes a lot of guts to join a fight on an NFL field like this, but at least football is 11 on 11. Imagine you're a kid, and every day at school, you're in a fight 7 against 1. And those 7 kids have you by 40 pounds and 3 years each. Well, now imagine if you're a kid and you won that fight. Like a lot of 14-year-olds in Philadelphia, Naden Curry lived for Madden, his friends, and his favorite player, Eagles superstar Deshaun Jackson. What's your favorite play he's ever made?
The one last year versus Dallas when he was like that in the end zone. I was like, yeah, Deshaun.
But unlike most kids, Naden was being harassed, bullied, and beaten every day after school by a pack of older boys.
They would take my shoes, they would like take my shirt. I used to walk home sometimes like no shoes on. I had like serious, like when I say I knew most of the people at Foot Locker, I knew most of the people there.
The constant torture had Naden staring into an emptiness you can't imagine.
I just thought that to myself that if I wasn't here anymore, it might be a little easier in life, you know?
Did it get that bad where you thought, I'd rather kill myself than live like this?
All the time.
And then, on January 11th, it got much worse. Naden was attacked by 6 boys, while the 7th videotaped it all. Soon the video was on YouTube, then the news. When Naden's mother saw it, she was mortified.
The only thing came in my head, they wanted to kill him. That's the only thing came in my head. I don't think they wanted to torture him.
She encouraged him to go to the police.
My mom was like, you want to press charges? I didn't want to be like a punk. She was like, just do it. Come on, you have to. You can't let these boys just get away with this. I was like, all right, we have to do this.
Police yanked the 7 out of school and arrested them. By then, the video had made it to the Eagles and to Naden's hero, Deshaun Jackson.
The only thing I can really think about is my younger brother that's 13 years old, and, you know, if anybody did some things to him like that, you know, how I feel and what would I want to do to react to that.
Next thing you knew, the daytime talk show The View was having Naden on to celebrate his courage. Only they had a surprise waiting in the green room.
And we know that you're a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan, and there are some guys here that also want to tell you just how brave you are. Please welcome Pro Bowl wide receiver Deshaun Jackson, center Jamal Jackson, and God
And I see Deshaun Jackson, I just start crying. How many times do you get to see your favorite athlete or your favorite movie star?
Just the look in his eyes was, you know, just sparkling up and, you know, just tear dropping. It's a great feeling for myself to, you know, for this young guy to be looking up to me and him finally being able to meet me. And it was huge.
First and foremost, man, I want to say you're brave, because this happens every day, and people are not, you know, brave enough to stand up and take this on. And I just want to say, man, I appreciate you, bro. For real, man. Hey, this for you right here, bro.
This is the point in the story when the superstar athlete disappears into the limo, never to be seen again. Except that's not what happened. Jackson gave Naden his cell phone number, took him to the ESPYs, and began speaking out against bullying across the country.
Naden's like my little brother now, too. Whatever it is he needs, or, you know, advice, information, you know, I'm always there for him. He knows that.
It wasn't just Jackson who believed in Naden. The prestigious Wyncote Academy outside Philadelphia gave him a $150,000 scholarship through high school. Today, Naden is safe, unafraid, and on track to his dream job, becoming a U.S. Marine. Let's say you do become a Marine. Would you like to see those kids again?
Yeah, definitely.
What would you do?
I'll put them in a tree. That's what I would do. I'll put them in a tree and see how they like it.
He's a pretty tough little kid. It's not entirely over for Naden. Even though the bullies, who have a 500-yard restraining order, staying away from Naden, They pass by him all the time in his neighborhood and brush by him on the street. His mother's terrified, and if she could afford it, she says they would move. Of course, they can't afford it. But Naden is still totally fearless. And you know that jersey, the $1,800, the jersey Deshaun Jackson gave him, somebody offered him $1,800 for it, and Naden refused, even though he could use the money. He said he's going to wear it till the day he dies. Then he wants his grandkids to wear it. Boom.